Welcome back to Strathroy Rockets hockey on myFM. The score after 40 minutes of play, London leads Game 6 by a score of 2-1 over the Strathroy Rockets. Joined right now by the voice of the St. Thomas Stars on our sister station, St. Thomas, 94.1 myFM, Vishal Hussain. First of all, congratulations on your inaugural season broadcasting Stars games on myFM. How did you like it?
It was fantastic. You know, you've never been in that position before. I mean, I've done play-by-play for university basketball, but there's no commercial breaks or anything like that. So, you know, it was a lot of fun, and I was really surprised at the level of hockey in Junior B. I wasn't expecting it. It was fantastic, and all the teams that are involved do a great job to keep the league going.
It was good timing, kind of the same kind of timing when Strathroy myFM started with the Rockets. That they started the year, Strathroy made a run to the Sutherland Cup. You guys started the year after St. Thomas won the West Conference title. So how did the fans take to St. Thomas Stars hockey on 94.1?
Well, the reception's been fantastic. Everybody that I talked to, you know, said that we've been doing a great job, and you really appreciate that. I mean, your parents will always tell you you're doing a great job, right? But to hear it from the fans and your colleagues as well, that's a big thing. It was a little tough. You know, last year was a championship team. They ended up losing a few guys, and you know, that was a big thing. You lose some guys like Dylan Thomas and Michael Woolley, and then of course Bowie Horvat gets called up to the Knights. So you lose guys like that, and it becomes a little bit tougher, and that's what happened with the Stars this year. I mean, you know, it was a tough road. They were down 3-0 in the series, and to come back from that was incredible.
Yeah, I went to see that Game 7 in St. Mary's between the Stars and the Lincolns, and what a fantastic series that was. It must have been great your inaugural year, but going to the other arenas as well, because the other arenas already were familiar with Strathroy heading over there, but now they had two myFMs. But other than that, it's the fact that the league is being showcased on the radio as much as it is.
I think it needs to be showcased. I think these guys are very, very talented. I mean, you got a guy like Davis Brown on the Rockets, and you see the shot that he has, and nobody's going to hear about it unless we're out there broadcasting these games and putting it out there, whether it be on the radio, on Twitter, on Facebook. You got to get these guys out there, because at the same time, not only for the league, but for the kids as well. You know, you want the OHL to be cognizant of these guys. You want other leagues to be cognizant that these guys are around. So, you know, the coverage that we give allows that to happen, and it's good for the parents as well. We got a lot of people coming in from out of town as well, and you know, they want to hear their kids' games. They can't make it out to every single one of them. So, you know, we're giving them an outlet as well. I think it's a fantastic experience.
St. Thomas last year making a run as a low seed, very similar to what Strathroy's trying to do this postseason. What similarities do you see?
Well, the teams are very similar in their speed. Last year, St. Thomas was able to capitalize on a strong defense, and that's what Strathroy seems to be using to get to the finals here this year. You know, they've played strong, they've played well, they've got good goaltending when it calls for it. You know, Kuchme isn't one of the best goalies in the league, but right now he's coming up when it matters, and that's what makes you truly the best. And you know what, there's still a period to go, so you never know what's going to happen, and as long as they've got this home crowd here, it's a Rockets crowd, they're cheering their butts off, and I think the Rockets have a good chance here, and to take it back to 7, then you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you've seen the first 40 minutes. If you're a Strathroy, what do you have to fix, or what do you have to do in the third to tie it up and actually win it?
Well, you know, it's cliche, but you got to get shots to the net, and you got to be there for the dirty rebounds, and if you're not doing that, then you're not going to score. Edwards is a great goaltender. His rebound control, you know, it's been a little off, so there are a few shots available to the Rockets to get on rebounds, but they have to outpower those big London Nationals defensemen.
Appreciate your time. Once again, congratulations on your inaugural season of broadcasting St. Thomas Stars hockey on 94.1 myFM, and good luck in your sophomore year.
Can I just say one thing? I'd like to thank you for you know, all your due diligence and helping me out throughout the year, even before we started. So, you know, I wouldn't be anywhere, I wouldn't be doing my job well if I didn't have the pointers from you. So I'd like to thank you for giving us that foundation to do it in St. Thomas as well.
Truly appreciate that. Vishal Hussain, the voice of the St. Thomas Stars on our sister station, 94.1 myFM. Stay with us when we come back, the rest of the second intermission on myFM.